you guys. It is nice to see you without masks on, man. Isn't this human again? Well, except for you. But everyone else, I mean, this is nice. It's nice for us to be able to do it. Despite a few of the masked coveteers that have been up here. Thank you. And let's not go ahead and reinstate this draconian policy because it does no good for anyone. Charlotte County Schools proved that by not having a mask mandate, and their numbers are in tandem with Sarasota counties as well. But that's not what I'm here for today. I noticed on your agenda the topic, and I want to talk a little bit about toxification of the history in our schools. So let's start with the LGBTQIAP+ month that you have just fervently want to push upon our children. This subject has no place in our minor children's schools. Encouraging specific pop culture sexual fads to our children is obscene and morally reprehensible. Sexuality should be something that we discuss with our children as parents, and only as parents. It's not the school district's job to jump in there. Let's be honest with ourselves. I mean, as far as I know, I don't think a single child in this school district was born out of a homosexual relationship. Encyclopedia Britannica says about reproduction, in general, a sense reproduction is one of the most important concepts in biology. It means making a copy, a likeness, and thereby providing for the continued existence of species. It only makes sense that a group of people that are in no way providing for the continued existence of species, they shouldn't have a say in the lives of people that are, in regards to our children. Let's talk about that funny little letter T in this disturbed segment of alphabet, in reference to history. Up until 2019, gender dysphoria was considered a mental illness. Suicide rates for transgender individuals, according to the UCLA Williams Institute of Law, is 18 times higher than the general population. Instead of trying to help people with this condition, instead now we're trying to encourage it because the TV told us so? I mean, this is silly. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you want to chop off a limb and call yourself Skippy, that's your own darn business. But please don't involve my children in your delusions. These children at these young ages, for goodness sakes, they see all sorts of things that influence them. And when we're shoving stuff down the throat, no pun intended, it gets a little out of control. For example, my son, 7 years old, he wanted to be Superman. So what am I going to do? Am I going to take him to a tall building and say, go ahead, try to fly, buddy? No! We draw a line. We draw a line with rational thought. And right now, pushing this on our kids, get it out. Just get it out. That's something for adults to decide. What are we going to have? Foot Fetish Month? Or Furry and Plushy January? Or Pedophile October? I mean, we could talk about the history of pedophiles like Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew and all the other fantastic ones that contributed to our society. Come on. Draw the line, guys. This is something that's not for kids. This is for grown-ups. This is something a grown-up should decide. When I was 13 years old, I thought holding hands was like the big thing.
Thank you.